Hi, and welcome to Healthy Kingston. I'm Janet Wade. Well, I can't believe it, but this is our last program of 2021. What a year it's been for all of us between COVID and nor'easters and school openings, school closings, Zoom school at home, going back to school, lots of crazy things going on, but we have weathered it. We're all together, and that's a good thing. So Kingston strong at the moment. We do have a little bit of a shortened program today, but nonetheless very important and some good information we wanted to get out to all of you, particularly with Thanksgiving and Christmas preeminent coming up right now. We're filming this program as of the 23rd of November. So the information that we'll be giving is current as per the 23rd of November. So with all that said, I do want to update the cases of COVID that I was informed by Leanne McGinnis, who's our public health nurse. There are currently 122 cases in the town. So the numbers are starting to go up significantly. And our concern is that they are heavily among the 0 to 9-year-old group, as well as there are about 37 cases there, as well as the 30 to 39-year-old group. So, and we have 20 something cases in that age range. So particularly young people and parent age children are the major concerns right now. So do keep that in mind. And just to let you know, we have some clinics coming up. We were elated at the response to the clinic that we had last week at the Kingston Intermediate School. There were close to 200 children that were vaccinated and probably another 70 adults. And it came up right as the boosters had been approved for the state of Massachusetts. So there were a number of parents who were able to get the booster while they were going to have their children vaccinated. So it worked out very well. So that's something that you may want to be thinking about with the upcoming clinics, that parents coming to get their boosters along with bringing their children. Also, I found was very positive that a number of the parents who received the boosters came and got their booster beforehand so that their children were able to see them getting it. And so it wasn't as traumatic for them when they went to go get theirs. They're in 2 different rooms. So we did not want to combine the adults and the children. So there would be no mistakes going on as far as medications and dosages. So please keep that in mind. If you want to register, you can go to the town website, kingstonmass.org, and go and register there. You can also call and email. Just to keep in mind, bring plenty of fluids after you've received the vaccine. Move your arm around a lot. And if you are having some symptoms, fever, achy, that you can take Tylenol. Do not take it before you receive the vaccine. Okay. And also a shout out for the children. They have been generally looking at all of them very happy, very few reluctant, and proud that they got it. So I think that says a lot for the children in Kingston and their parents as well, who have instructed them well in what to prepare for when coming for the vaccine. So with all that said, I would now like to introduce you to 2 very significant members of the Council of Aging here in Kingston. If you've ever walked into the Council on Aging, it is the most vibrant location in the town. You can feel the energy when you walk through the door. Everyone is very welcoming, caring, will get you whatever you need, direct you to whatever services you need. There's something going on in almost every room. Anytime you go in there, it is a happy, upbeat place. And I would encourage all of our seniors to partake. And certainly that speaks very well for the staff, 2 of whom are the key players, and I'd like to introduce you to them now. One of them is Holly Nighelli, who was the coordinator of media and marketing for the Council on Aging. And first, Holly, thank you for all you do. for our seniors. And would like to ask you to tell us about the Council of Aging generally and its services.
So thank you for having us, by the way. The Council on Aging, our senior center just celebrated our 10th anniversary of the Evergreen Street location, formerly housed at the Reed Building. The Council on Aging is here for a variety of services for seniors to help them in the aging process. Pre-pandemic, all of our events and services were all on site, and now we've had to shift to a more hybrid approach. We offer both in-person and virtual programming, as well as grab-and-go options. And this time, maybe not this time of year, but in the spring and the summer, we are utilizing more of our outdoor space for events, special events that take place.
How has the hybrid model been going for you? Are people using it?
So it's evolved over the last few months. Certainly, like I said, during the height of the pandemic, our building was closed to the public. We were still on site. Staff was on site, but we were closed to visitors coming in. So everything was shut down. But we were reaching out to our seniors, making sure that they had all the services that they needed. Connecting them with any outside resources, collaborations that we work with, either citywide or statewide, really, to make sure that they were taken care of. Mm-hmm. Some of the programs, exercise programs, everybody had virtual libraries of things. It was pretty well received, I would say. But, there's
nothing like seeing people up front in person.
Exactly. People like the face-to-face. And I think, to your point of, we're a busy facility. People really enjoy coming here and having the in-person activities. So we are back to that. We're back full force with all the programs that Brenda will talk about. We assisted with scheduling hundreds of vaccination appointments for seniors to get their initial COVID boosters. We worked with you folks at the Board of Health to do that. And we're just here to help anybody with anything that they need in the aging process. Right. You can call us, you can go on our website. We have a Facebook page. One of our most vital communication pieces is a monthly newsletter that goes out, and
which is very impressive. I mean, it's what, 4 pages long. I mean, you've got lots going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. We pack it full of information, but there's always more to share. So certainly if anybody has questions, they can feel free to reach out to us.
Right. Okay, terrific. Thank you, Holly. And next I'd like to introduce everyone to Brenda Fitzgerald, who is the coordinator of programs again at the Council on Aging. Brenda, so nice to have you with us, and certainly a powerhouse there as far as getting programs together and getting people there.
Thank you so much. It is definitely a team effort. So we offer a lot before the pandemic, and we are up and running, offering most of what we had. At this time, we have everything from the Thursday lunch is very well received. People can call, sign up with myself or even the receptionist or any of the staff that answers. Sign up for the luncheons, come on down. It's every Thursday. Announcements start about 11:30. It's been a great thing to have back with people coming in. We also have bingo after that, and many people enjoy bingo. I mean, 150 people attended the month of October.
Whoa.
4 Thursdays. I know. So it's really building back up, and everyone that comes in is just happy to see their friends. We have 11 exercise groups. I'm not going to go into each one. Of course, Holly does such a wonderful job with the newsletter. They're all listed there.
Can you tell us the range of exercise in the classes?
Well, that's the nice thing. We have a couple of dance classes that our experienced dance instructor is able to teach on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that has tap, ballet, and jazz. And all of the instructors really accommodate, the attendees that are coming in. So for, say, chair aerobics, that's something that's really low impact. And when people call, we just try to be just a fountain of information, find out what they're looking for and what we can do for them, and maybe even help place them in the right activity. So 11 exercise groups. We have 2 support groups. We have a bereavement group that, of course, is so important to have that support here for people to come in. We have a Color Me Cancer group, Color Me Cancer Free group that, again, they're doing an activity. It's a little bit of a different format where it's very relaxed. People can just get to know each other and talk about what they feel like, they may want to, present to others or not, maybe just active listening and knowing there's other people out there that are going through different things as far as cancer and all that it involves. We have 4 crafting groups. That is just wonderful too. For the holidays, they may make Christmas ornaments and different things that come up. That varies from season to season. Our Meals on Wheels, the volunteers that come in are so dedicated through COVID, continue to deliver. Our van drivers even pitched in during that. They came into the center to go to work and deliver. We are serving about 200 to 225 meals a day are going out here from the center, and we do work with Old Colony Elder Services for that. That's a wonderful collaboration. We have another program coming up that is really important. That's the COVID vaccine clinic on Tuesday, December 21st from 10 to 1. We will be working with the town nurse, Leanne, who's done a wonderful job here with the boosters we've done in the past. About 100 people came through. You don't need to sign up, just come on in again on December 21st. And there's lots to talk about.
And then last but not least, our final program of the year, it's important that we hear from our chairman, Joe Casna, to tell us about what's transpired with the Board of Health in 2021 and where we're headed for the future. So, Joe, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, as we're coming to a year end here, it's probably important to think back on where we were at the beginning of this year and how it's gotten us to where we are at the end. As everybody knows, our health agent that we had in place at the beginning of the year has since resigned her position, and we have hired a new health agent, Karen Keller, who just recently has started in the department. The other big change is that we've also been able to hire the services of a permanent public health nurse in Leanne McGinnis. That's going to be a very valuable asset to the community. Karen brings a lot of experience in the septic system part of the job and some food and handling expertise as well. And he's formerly employed by the town of Plymouth. So I think that those two, along with the ability to retain the services of our acting health agent, Arthur Boyle, we're going to have a pretty strong department moving forward into next year. Our admin, Elise, has taken up the position as well. She came in at the end of the year. So we've had an awful lot of changes in personnel in the office, but we're excited about the way everything looks moving forward at this point. We're up to date as far as all of our inspection goes. We're in good shape. I would say that we're in pretty good shape moving forward. The board has got a new member this year. Mr. Dennis Randall came on. And the other members have all been pretty active. We get an awful lot of assistance from each and every member. We recently instituted a program whereby various members were assigned boards and committees that they will act as liaisons to improve communication within the departments in the town. The water department, the rec department, council on aging, the school committee, recycling committee. All of them have members who are assigned to participate in and attend their meetings and bring back feedback that might be real, something that the Board of Health would have an interest in, and participating with them in some of the decisions that they have to make. So that we're just looking for an improvement as far as communication goes. Other than that, we're still, we've met an awful lot this year. We had to have an awful lot of special meetings as we set up clinics and work through that. That was a big learning curve for an awful lot of people, but these new clinics, the clinics that we are sponsoring now that are advertised on the website, are getting great response. A lot of people are coming out to them, vaccinating a lot of people that they come, and they couldn't be more appreciative. Janet has been a big player in that, along with Leanne McGinnis, who's the new public health nurse. These clinics have gone over really, really well. And that's been a big thing. I think moving forward, the public health nurse position is going to be able to open the door to other services that we'll be able to provide to the elderly, to the Council on Aging. I think that's going to be a big thing. And that's about it. That's about it. Those are the high points of the year, and that's where we are now. And I'm optimistic for a good year in 2022. What do you think, Janet?
As am I. And I would only, what little I would add would be that I think we're all very excited about the new health agent, Kieran Callahan, and what he brings to the table, as well as Leanne McGinnis. And she has been exemplary in running the clinics, and through running the vaccination clinics, she has met the key stakeholders in town. So she's on a first name basis with all of them, which will really help her in assuming this new position. And as Joe had mentioned, that she will be doing health education. She will be throughout the town. So if there's need for it in any of the major programs in town, please do not hesitate to get a hold of her. And she can speak to all age groups. She will be having a weekly clinic at the Council on Aging on Thursdays, where she's been taking blood pressures and following people's medications, and certainly offering the vaccine. So she is a real asset to our town. Also, this past month, we've been working with a group of young people, nursing students from MGH Institute for Health Professions, who've been very helpful with the vaccination clinics. So I think, as you were saying, Joe, I think we're well positioned for next year and the challenges ahead. Well, with COVID and other issues that might come up in the town.
The other thing that I think that we got to try to emphasize with both Leanne and Kieran is that they keep their eye peeled for any grants that we may be able to apply for, because that would open the door to even more services that we'd be able to provide. That is something that we, over the past couple of years, we've been so busy with other things that I don't think that we've been as active in that forum as we could have been. And I'm hoping that moving forward, that that's something that both of them keep an eye out for, because there are opportunities there and we don't want to let anything go by.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us, and for all the good work that you do for the town, a lot of which people don't see. And it's very, very much appreciated. And wish all of you a happy, healthy holiday season, and we'll see you next year.